Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Guys, hi, it's me. I just wanted to just do a little quickie show. I showed you earlier what it sounded like with the other thingus to do sound. And so today I'm going to show you with the same microphone setup, same microphone levels, what it sounds like when you use the Behringer direct USB output. Mainly because I'm bored, I guess. There's not much else to show you. So now, the first question is, what does it sound like? I have no idea. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. It sounds okay. As far as I know. Well, let's do a quick recording of it and see what it sounds like as we're doing the live stream. You can do that. Yes, we can. So let's do that. Let's take a recording of that. I mean, I'm not pegging the meter. Anyway, let's talk about first, before we do that, let's talk about what the Behringer Q1202 USB mixer from it, because this is the thing that confuses everybody. And I say it confuses everybody, whoever had a Behringer Q1202 or any other mixers from Behringer that have the interface built into it, that they notice that the mixer, sorry, I'm trying to get this up so I can show you the camera here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, ow. This is the one that has a USB output. Unfortunately, it also has. Oh, I got a better idea. Michelle, before you potentially ruin another cord, why don't you just plug in the little webcam you got? The USB one. Okay, now you don't have to worry about potentially ripping the wire out of the wall. I don't believe she did that. I believe it. However, the question is, did we really damage the connector? Or instead, this is coming for a lot of the cheaper connectors. I'm not saying that my Mac is cheap, but here, I'll show you with this camera here. Plug in this camera here, because the stand is in the kitchen, Michelle. Yeah, I know. Alright, so let me go get the other stand, and I'm going to show you something I'm talking about right now with this mixer, about the VU levels for the USB versus analog side, based on what I have found so far. So let me go get the other setup here. We're going to just put our little camera. This is our little camera. Okay? And I'll just show what this screen so we use to see it. And then I'll explain how all this works. So this is kind of be a technical type video, but we'll keep it simple. This is similar to the one on the wall that looks like that. Except the difference is this one on the wall is composite NTSC. This is USB output. Okay, so this is USB. Now, when I first got this camera, it had some Asian tape thread that was too small for the stand to hold it. So what I did was really should use a nut. I'm sorry, I don't have a piece around to use as a nut. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, let's people peace for you. Alright. Plug in the flying lead here. Plugs into the back of the wood camera. And then I can use this camera to show you what I'm talking about with this mixer board. Because this is something that you might want to know if you actually have a Behringer Q1202 and you actually wonder why the USB port sounds so weak. It turns out it's not you. Okay, it's the fact that the instructions didn't even tell you this. Because I've been playing with the mixer for a couple years and I got a chance to see some of the tricks with the mixer. So let me get this thing set up here. Get the software switched over. Go back to OBS. Go back to second USB camera. Make sure it's set. And probably have to reinitialize the driver. No, don't have to initialize anything. Alright, so let me get this wires out of the way here. Okay, first of all, in analog mode, the slider here, oh my, right here, this slider, sorry it's a little fuzzy, is gotta be where it says 0 dB. But when you plug in the USB cable, you have to go up all the way for 100 dBFS. This way you don't have to change the settings on anything else up here on the mixing board. You don't have to change your microphones, you don't have to change your phone calls, you don't have to change your turntables or anything. Just change that one setting to dBFS and then you should be fine, okay? The problem is then on the analog side of the thing, it's going to clip. Okay? So, in other words, pick one or the other. You can have either A, sound going straight out through that setup, or you can have sound going through the other setup. But it doesn't really help you when you're trying to figure out what's going on, because the setup is, just absolutely annoying. Oh my god. You got, wait. Slide the chat and so you can still get to the back. Okay, pop it. I'm not for induction, I don't pop it. You don't pop it. I don't want to pop it. Alright, so now I'm going to do a sample recording, and we have the USB output full scale dBFS mode, so let's see how this records. So, we're now recording, we are now delaying stream at the same time. So, theoretically, everything should be fine. Now, the one thing about the OBS has, is it has built-in filtering. Okay, so it means is that the sound levels, you can remove background noise. It's probably why you don't really hear the fan, because the fan is blowing like crazy in the kitchen because it's hot. And so he is using the fan to blow on him as he works on the back of the kitchen. Okay. Put this camera up this way. Yeah. Can you get this camera centered? Yeah. Okay, good enough. Alright. So, I'm just tweaking this camera here a bit. There we go. Okay. So, if you remember, we used to have it so that we could jump between different shots. Like, this is one from the other camera. Hi, guys. And we would do that. The background that we see, the Silvermoon bedroom, is actually my favorite. But we got to talk about that too. But for now, let's go quickly play and see what the sound level sounds like in the video. I just recorded it and see what it sounds like, and then we can determine if I need to tweak the settings some more. Okay. So, of course, you can listen to it too. Absolutely. Where I wonder is, since it was a surprise late show, it didn't even really have anybody announce the stream. Why don't we announce the stream? Let's announce the stream. Let's announce the stream. Let's get out there. Let's get out there. Let's tell the world. All right, let's tell the world. Let's go on. Let's tell the world. Maybe tonight I will give a break on easing up on the live stream or live chat comments for tonight. Not forever, but for tonight. Maybe I will, because I didn't really have a lot of people talking on the chat, and like I said this morning, I felt like the Maytag repair woman visiting the lighthouse keeper. Just to bust a plug. Yep, I could have fixed it myself. Then why didn't you call me? Because I'm bored. Oh. I like your version, because I'm bored. Okay, so you're bored. I'm bored. You're bored. I'm hot. I'm hot. You're hot. America's hot. Wow, that's another topic. You guys ready to talk about topics? Yeah, let's talk topics. Let's talk topics. What's going on with the situation with the COVID-19 stuff? I know this is a sensitive topic, YouTube. I understand that. I'm not trying to get you mad, but I do want to discuss this a bit because it really needs to be said. Okay? San Fe Don't Play covered it. It's time I cover it. Ooh, good idea. Yeah. Everyone. Let's be sure this is the one we're doing now. Yeah. Horrible picture thumbnail, but okay. Yes. Alright, so when I was concerned about, and I'm going to tweak some settings in here, since there are some things that kind of got reset to default on the screensaver and energy saver. So I'm going to just go back to the energy saver, which it is good to have this feature installed. But what is this? Still using a curlicue light bulb for energy saver? So that application, Siri, Java. Yeah, it's using an LED light bulb now. The same LED light bulb that I have in my apartment. Originally, this thing was... Okay, I gotta unlock this thing here. Okay, so let me get into my administration account. That's why the USB ports went offline, because the put hard drives to sleep when possible. Wait for Ethernet access. Never. Oh, maybe I had a power failure instead, because I don't see anything here about screensaver or the... Oh, yeah. So it doesn't seem like that's a problem. Right, alright, so the screensaver... Okay, looks good. I don't think I have to change anything. So, okay, so now finally I think people are starting to come on here. Yay. Well, sort of. Yeah, sort of. We had a peak and then... Alright, since I'm going to make it break for you guys, let's get some talking in. So let's go to chat customization. Let's set the custom from 1 day to 1 minute. 1 minute? Let's just turn it off completely. Oh. Just turn it off completely? Yeah, anyone. Anyone, or just certain anyones. Absolutely anybody in the world. Oh, okay, fine. We just turned it off. Just so that now anybody, absolutely anybody can chat in here. Why not? Let's just do that, because I'm getting bored. Freeform, anybody can chat. Anybody. Let's get some conversation going. Really, come on. Of course, doesn't mean I'm going to answer all your questions. Of course, I am going to be reading them, and if I see one, if worth answering, I will jump in and respond. But if it's one that I don't think is worthy, will be promptly ignored. But at least anybody, Hello, Marie, how you doing? So interesting here this time of night. I'm bored. Michelle's bored. Alright, let's play that video clip. I recorded for testing with the microphone and see if the microphone is working right. So I'm going to go to movies. And I'm going to go to... Well, it wasn't very long. No, it's not long. No, it's just short. It's just a short piece. Let's see what it sounds like. So, we're now recording. We are now doing stream at the same time. So, theoretically, everything should be fine. Now, the one thing about the bit OBS has, alright, is it has built-in filtering. Yeah, the built-in filtering. Let me turn my microphone down so you can hear what I was talking about with the noise removal filtering. So, I'm going to turn my microphone down so you can hear it. So, we're now recording. We are now doing stream at the same time. So, theoretically, everything should be fine. Now, the one thing about the bit OBS has is it has built-in filtering. Okay, so it means is that the sound levels, you can remove background noise. It's probably why you don't really hear the fan, because the fan is blowing like... Yep, this is the fan that you probably can't even hear it, because if the filtering is live. So where are you going at? Bedroom? Or bathroom? Bedroom. Okay. Yeah, because that's what the air conditioner is in the bedroom. So you can probably hear Ed clomping along as he's walking the walker. He wants to go in the bedroom because it's cool there. Air conditioner's there. I don't know if I can see him as he's promenading around the. What's the bathroom? Oh, okay. So next question is, when are we going to have another live stream? And when are we going to have another thing with the background which shows, you can see the green screen right there. You're probably wondering is, when are we going to show more of the back street view? Well, you know, I would say pretty soon, honestly. I do think that with all the stuff going on, yeah, well, street cam, we can do that. That's not a problem. Yeah, that's not a problem. It's just, we'll work on that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll work on that tomorrow. It should be no problem. I just have to adjust this camera stand for the poke out the window instead. But Ed keeps closing the damn blinds because he doesn't like strangers, you know, potentially looking in at night with binoculars. I don't think my neighbors really give a damn to do that. It's no big deal. I mean, I'll see if we can get the street cam back up. Tell Ed hi. Says right now I think he went into the bathroom. Yeah, he's in the bathroom. Leave Murray out. As soon as he comes out, I'll tell him. The thing I don't like about this microphone, this USB input, is it's, besides the stereo, which is great. I don't like the way it's clipping a little bit on the microphone clips. It's not too bad, but it's... No, that's about where I have it on the other microphone, the 0.5 dB. Oh, okay. Because remember, it's using dBFS versus the typical analog scales, which we usually use. So it's not like Behringer basically put lipstick on a pig and said, you know what we'll do? Let's go ahead, just use the one control and then have it all set by the software controls by the computer. Let's go through and set everything up so the one VU meter could be used for both. And it does. It does that a lot, okay? It's not clipping so much. Yeah, it's not clipping. It's not clipping. But anyway, I digress. All right, so let's talk about something else that is more than likely is going to get YouTube agitated. You know, it's not a YouTube-specific topic. I'm going to just bring this up. We all know that the government is constantly trying to come around with solutions for this virus. Constantly bringing up issues. Andrew Fauci is not consistent in his policies. He's saying first, vaccinated people do not need to wear masks. Then he says vaccinated people should wear masks. Alex Jones at Infowars.com reports that Israel, for example, even vaccinated people in the hospitals are 100% vaccinated, and they got the Delta variant. It just proves what I said. The early two-dose vaccine was designed to deal with the alpha, beta, and gamma, and even gamma it had some trouble with, but Delta is immune to it. So they need to come up with a new vaccine again. And how was your day? It was fine. No, the phone number's not going to be up today, guys, but it will be up for the Discord stream on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Absolutely. So, 7 o'clock on Discord is going to be open microphone, pretty much uncensored. I said pretty much. I didn't say there isn't going to be any censoring. If you hog the microphone, we'll turn it off on you. But basically, everybody will be able to speak openly on an open mic on Discord. Also, we will try to get the phones up for Discord. Right. Damocles, right? Their solution, take a booster of Vax that doesn't work on Delta. Yeah. Their solution to the problem, let's go back for another government shutdown. Another government lockdown. Let's go back to doing what didn't work the first time, because it's a good way to destroy the economy. What a bullshit argument that is. That didn't work the first time. Just about destroyed the United States economy and the world economy. Doesn't sound like a solution to a problem. It sounds like a problem looking for a solution. Which is, probably the government was so sick and tired of everybody getting rich at their expense of everybody else getting rich, and decided that they wanted to make an excuse to become overlords of the world and control everybody else. And I think that's kind of stupid, honestly, because what's the point? Why do you want to be an overlord? Why would you want to be an overlord? First of all, you have to regulate when people are going to eat, when they're going to sleep, when they're going to pee, when they're going to poo, and you got to tell them when they're supposed to go to school, go to work. You're supposed to tell them what time they're supposed to go to work. You have to tell them what time they're going to come home. What's the point of being an overlord? Why would you want to be one? Honey, I have enough troubles doing my everyday life. Never mind wanting to regulate the life of about 7.5 billion people in the world. You know, that's not the kind of job I'd want. Talk about Stress Fest 101. You're talking about micromanaging the world of problems. You really want that job? Oh, you got bigger cojones than me, and I don't even have cojones. But seriously, you're going to go out there and you're going to start telling me that you want to micromanage the world? Christian I don't really know anything about the person. I watched one of her videos when she was trying to figure out how to plug her Commodore 64 into her Commodore 17.2 monitor. She was unaware that the cable she needed to use was a DIN 5 to a separate audio video cable for the composite jacks on the front of the monitor, or a DIN 8 cable to go for the luminance, chrominance, and audio for the back set of jacks on the monitor. Okay, she tried to send RF modulated video from channel 3 or channel 4 into a composite monitor. Guys, there's no need to do that, okay? I explained that to Christian. You don't need that. You need another cable, which you can get on eBay pretty cheap. I mean, it's just basically a simple 5-pin DIN cable. In fact, I think a lot of audio cables for stereos will work systems, 8-tracks, cassettes from Japan, these DIN plugs. That's all you need. Well, they're hooked on the power. The Democrats literally got away with the murder of thousands of elderly. Yeah, you're talking about when they try to put older people with COVID-19 into rest homes. Yeah, they did. All right, let me quickly put this fan so I can have it blowing at me now, so I can get some cold air at me. Because I had it up pointing to Ed because he wanted to have a fan. Ugh. What are you stopping on? I have no idea. Oh, the cellophane tape dispenser. Oh, okay. So, how you doing, Rachella? I see you there. What was the message? I'm just curious, Rachella. What was it? Yeah, thanks, Rachel. Much appreciated. Anyway, the thing is so for tonight, I decided to just allow anybody to come in, just so we can try to get some more people in here, and maybe get some more likes in. I'm good, Michelle. Miss talking to you. I'm always in the NASQ support group. Type at me. You can talk to me too. Actually, let me open up the group panel. You have a link to the group panel. We can certainly do a group panel talk. Who said we can't? Let me get to that. I didn't even know it was going to be live. I just kind of did it because I was bored. I just came out here because I was bored. Bored. Just absolutely bored. I didn't know what I was gonna do. USB 2.0 microphone. Oh wow. Wow, that's a piece of crap microphone. I'm gonna use that one. No. That's the one that's built into my camera, which USB audio codec. Yes, that's better. Okay, great. So now I can go live. Line output. Set that up. Go join now. And turn on the closed caption so I can see what's going on. So the tool of their name Eddie. Do you see me, Marie? Yeah, I see you. Everybody sees you. Yeah, so anyway, like I said, I wanted to try to get a few people on here to Let some of them that have been feeling silenced a chance to speak. Don't push, guys. Michelle can put the rules back on in a microsecond. Yeah. Like, shall we demonstrate? Absolutely. Yes, let's demonstrate. There we go. So what I do is just go to edit. Boop. I go to customization. Boop. Set it back to custom. Boop. Set it for 1 day. Hit save. Nice, yeah. So let me just put that back on with the whistles and trolls. That's why you guys need to subscribe. If you subscribe, then you can actually speak. Actually, that's the normal guideline time we usually set for 1 day, which gives you 1 day to get to know me, watch my videos, and find out what we're talking about. And watch the trolls walk away. Walk away! Walk away! Let's walk away! Yo. Don't walk away, right? Walk away! Walk away! I'm gonna walk away. I'm not to stay. Oh. Yeah. Yes, indeed so. Walk away, walk away, hey, 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 walk away, walk away. Ah, see, someone just walked away. Ah, multiples are walking away. Ah, I just basically pissed on the parade. No, they deserve it. Subscribe. Say subscribe for at least for more than a day, and then you can talk anyway. That's the reason we have the regulation. Thanks, YouTube, for the future. It is one awesome tool. It makes things so much easier to keep an eye on things. And no, you can even. There seems to be a neat little glitch with this thing. If you want to play with this on your own, you're not limited to any reasonable period of time. For example, you can set it for things like years. I can set it so, for example, just to show you what I'm talking about, let's set it for something reasonable, easy to understand. I'm going to set this thing for customization for 1 year. Hit save. I'll sit back, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't panic. And if you look at that, yeah, I know. Thank you very much. See, now I said for 1 year or longer. So now you can really filter out the people. But I'll go back to the 1 day. Because I think the 1 day works fine for most people anyway. And it's just long enough that... Save. Set that back. So I can set it for 1 day, 1 year. You can also set it for 50 years. Yeah, 60 years. 60 years. What? How many people do you know that have been on YouTube for 60 years? Nobody. I could just see somebody forgetting about that segment going, and then they're like 100 plus years old. I was just no chat. Oh, finally somebody starts talking to me. What are you doing? I've been trying to reach you for 50 years, old man, woman. Really? Oh. Well, what I'm saying, kept telling me that I had to subscribe for 50 years. Oh, okay. Oh, it must be my old failing eyesight here. I must have messed that up. It's supposed to be 50 minutes. Wonder why you never got anybody in chat. Very easy. Very easy. Yeah, I can let him go. After you take a duck collection, empty your bowels and bladders. Yeah, but at the same time, we can also do, like I said, with the features here, we can do even better than that. For example, let's say I want to be really nice. Let's say I want to say 1 minute. Okay? There you go. Now you can sub, and you can be a sub for 1 minute. How hard is that? 1 minute or longer. Yeah. Sub. Start subbing. You only take a minute for the waiting list. That's it. See? I can do that. That's kind of cool. As you actually can make it easier to, keep things in track. You know? But you know what? They will never sub. They'll never sub, even for the 1 minute. No. Well, because the majority of people that are going to be even don't want to sub because they're afraid that they're going to get reprisals or something. I don't know. I don't know why the people are afraid of that, but they're still here, though. They're still here. Yep, they still are. They're still here, Captain. Set it back to no limitations. Anyone, or just certain anyone. Absolutely anybody in the world. Oh, okay, cool. All right. So we just turned it on so anybody can send a message. All right. Okay, so the point is, we have tools at our disposal that YouTube gave us that specifically makes it easier for us to, play with you guys' heads a little bit. You're the queen of your own kingdom. Pretty much. Yeah, we just... And just like any monarchy, absolute monarchy, I can set the rules of who can talk and who can't. This is not a democracy. Well, it kind of it is. But, so let's see what happens now that we set it back to anybody can chat. Doesn't mean I'm going to let the trolls get away with murder, okay? But this just means I'm just going to ignore your comments. Or if there's any piece of comments of interesting enough to respond to, I will respond to them. I'm full of white claws. What does that mean? What's white claws? Aha! See, look at this. The subs go up. Yeah, the subs, not the subs, but the interaction goes up. Yep, they sure do. We're almost back to the 8. Yeah. So anyway, the point is that with this tool, we can finally keep an eye on things. But please don't forget again, guys, Saturday is the music at AM 1610. Okay? Which means you guys can get to listen to the music of Silvermoon Radio, AM 1610. Okay? And I'm going to play some of the records from last week. There's some songs that keep playing through my head. And I'm going to look for Lawrence and Wilkes, polka and waltz time as well. But the content interesting enough to comment to? Well, that's a good question. Depends on what, So like I said earlier, we started talking about the the fact that you can use the Behringer Q1202 USB mixer with a Mac or a PC, and you don't have to go through an analog cable to send sound through the computer. So, you can just do what I'm doing right now. You can send the sound. Also, you can do another thing too. You can use your Bluetooth. They actually make a Bluetooth audio mixer. Yes, they sure did. I didn't realize this. They just came up with this. It's a Bluetooth audio mixer. Okay? Great for cell phones, great for things where you don't want to have worrying about cables. Okay? It uses Bluetooth. So, I think it's battery powered. I'm not sure. But anyway, in that case, plug it into your charger, let it charge. Plug your microphones in, plug your turntables in, tape recorders, whatever, and then you can send the music and stuff through the Bluetooth. So that people can listen to you. The only thing is that I don't know is how it works with sending sound back. So you can actually... It also has a built-in soundboard, too. It has special effects built in. Let's see if I can find that mixer picture. What? Michelle, before you do that, please remember, the minute you go with eBay, load up eBay on this thing, it's gonna turn your sound into a sashimi. It's just gonna slice up your audio. Oh, that's because of the bandwidth limitations of Frontier. Oh, right. But you know what? At the same time, there's no saying. Prove it or it didn't happen. Okay, so let's prove it. So let me set this camera to Chrome screen. Let's fade it in. Alright, so let's go to eBay real quick here. Okay. www.ebay.com. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go to my eBay summary. And here's the little mixer I was talking about here earlier. This is called the V8 Bluetooth Audio Sound Card Headset Mic K-Song USB Stereo Live Broadcast US seller. Okay. And so let me flip to the pictures real quick here. Okay, so that shows what it looks like. That shows another picture of it. Shows the controls here. It's got microphone minimum max monitor. It has treble, bass, record, accompany, reverb, auto tune. Ooh, pitch. Nice. Shockwave. MC, silence, dodge, cheer, embarrass, gunshot, despise, debut, kiss, laugh, clap, crow, complacent, victory, oh no. Nice. And there's the input stages for the microphone and the monitor. Okay, let's take a look at the jack pack. So I'm going to put a picture of the jack pack. Okay, charging port. Live 2, Live 1. Accompaniment, it's a digital mixer, headset, condenser microphone, dynamic microphone. Pretty cute, actually. I think the price isn't too bad. It's not the only one. There are better ones that are more sophisticated, more powerful, but price of that one's not too bad. Here's another one with $51, V9, sound card, audio, probably from the same company. Now these are digital mixers now. These are not analog. Come on, where's my cursor? Controls. Okay. Again, charging port, Live 1, Live 2, music, earphone, headphones, capacitor. We hear 1, capacitor, we hear 2. I don't know what that means, but the point is this is a technology that they've come up with now. $51.89. Now what's good about this is that you can get this thing and it's Bluetooth support, so which means it'll work with my my Mac. Not bad. So let's see if I can find another Bluetooth audio mixer. Let's see if I can find anyone even more expensive ones. So BLUE. Bluetooth mixer. Here's this 4-channel for $69. This is a nice, it looks like a little Behringer. It's not a Behringer though. I can learn a lot from looking at the pictures. Professional mixer. I don't know about professional, but it certainly is a nice looking tool. Okay. Okay. There's the jack, there's the sliders. Link control. Jack pack. Professional 4-bay mixer. Has 2 hookups for 2 XLR microphones. Faders, press faders. Let's see what this one has. This one has high, mid-range, low tone controls, auxiliary, effects, pedals. So it has loop through for effects. It has a microphone insert line. It's kind of neat when you see insert line, because something special about that. Effects in, auxiliary send. It has ability to play MP3 player built in too. Not bad. I like this one. This is kind of cute. I'm putting it on my watch list. Now, why am I putting it on my watch list, you ask? Well, because right now, let's see. Try to see what the jack pack looks like. Well, the second has a lock-on connector. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's read the descriptions real quick here. It says USB flash reader, MP3 compatibility, connect your external USB computer, PC, flash drive, or Bluetooth device and mix and record. Use the built-in controls to playback, pause, skip tracks, and switch between modes: Bluetooth, wireless streaming, hassle and cable-free audio streaming ability directly from the console unit. The audio mixer can wireless stream music tones from iPad, iPhone, and Android. Also musical, 3-band full channels. So that's a feature I really need for the phones. Yeah, that'll be a feature I really need for the phones. I kind of like it. It's a neat idea. It solves one problem, but it also makes another problem at the same time. Well, what is? Since I don't have my lapel microphone on right now, it's really so it's got the basics features for 2 inputs, main output. So you get your microphone level, you got your gain control for 3 and 4 for the USB. It has gain control? Really? Awesome. Delay. Let's get echo. So that's some simple effects. 48 volt phantom power for condensers. What about output? Output has provisions for both RCA and phone plugs, TS, TRS. Sweet. Yeah, I'm thinking you should probably get that if you get the stimulus check, which we need to talk about next. We got to talk about the stimulus check because there is going to be, with 90% certainty, there will be a stimulation check. Are you stimulated yet? Well, you will be, because they actually are talking about it. To keep this relic going. You don't need that. Trinkets. I don't know about all that. Have you know, you'd be surprised though, guys. One of the things is that we also have the Bluetooth headphones. We have never tried streaming with the Bluetooth headphones. No. We have never tried streaming with the Bluetooth headphones. Maybe we should try it. You know what? I'll say. I think that's a good idea. I think we will. I will try setting up the Bluetooth headphones. I'll see if we can get them to work for streaming. The only thing is, I never tried the microphone on them. I know the headphones work fine, but the microphone, I never tried it. I'll try with the iPhone first, guys, because it'll be easier with the iPhone. What was for support? I had yogurt. I had frozen yogurt tonight. Ed had tuna salad. But that's what I had for dinner because I really wasn't super hungry. And so that's what I had. I had some yogurt, Ed had some tuna salad, and that was about it. Really. So anyway, like I said, the point is I just wanted to remind everybody, hey, guys, please remember, we are having a live show, open microphones, on Discord on Monday at 7 p.m. United States Eastern Time. So it won't be open phones, but it'll be at least a chance for people who join the Discord. It's free! It'll cost nothing to come on the Discord and join the show. Let's talk about things. Let's have life. Let's have a good time. Come on down! It's free! The Discord, and we can join this show. You can even use the web. You can even use the web. You don't have to use an app. So you don't want to use an app because you're afraid of security viruses, Trojans, or any other nasties, and you don't want to use TunnelBear, which happens to be one of our sponsors of our channel. Hey, you know what, guys? Try TunnelBear, okay? It's free. You can try the free 1 gigabyte per month TunnelBear. If you're really worried about, yeah, I have enough to eat. We bought as much as food as we could buy, which is more than sufficient because Ed wanted to have chicken and meat and fish and vegetarian hamburgers and boca burgers, and which are good. So they're more expensive than fresh ground beef, but he didn't want to buy the beef because he didn't want to have another gout attack. So that's why he chose to go with that. So now we're going to set this sucker back to stock. Yes, because otherwise I'm going to forget tomorrow, and then I'm going to go, gee, I forgot to set the thing back to 1 day. So we're going to set it back to 1 day right now so that we have it set so I don't have to worry about forgetting that. Subscribe it for custom. one. Oh, yeah, you know what? There's another feature. It just says that if you're just a subscriber, you can post comments. But we'll use the custom because I always like to do it for the 1 hour or 1 day, because the 1 day allows us to give you a chance to see the channel, read the news, and become familiar with the content. Yeah. So, again, thanks YouTube for the feature. It makes life different. What's going to happen with the World of Warcraft? Let's talk about some of the news. Well, the problem is that the World of Warcraft is basically telling me that Shadowland is for High Sierra end of life product, and that they're gonna be stopped supporting High Sierra soon, which is sad because my characters, I have a lot of my investment in my characters in Shadowlands. I bought the game. I forked out the money for it. I never finished doing Orbos. I'm still trying to finish my missions in Orbos. Yeah, he never watched porn up night. He spends more of his time watching eBay at nighttime. Yeah, but it's boring, honestly. And porn is absolutely boring. I watch porn, and I like to watch lesbian porn, and it's good. It's okay, but it's really not something that I'm gonna want to watch every day. Once in a great while, I turn it on just to see what's going on, if any new moves, but I don't see anything really exciting. Stay away from beef. We due to kidney disease. Yeah. I may have watched once for a minute. I don't know. It's just not really. For me, it's just porn is just not a great deal. When are you gonna finally make your tea? The water's hot. Yeah, let me go make my tea. I'll be right back, guys. All right, just give me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Let's get the bread away. Let me make a double tea. Tea bags. You know, if I had some lemon juice, if I had planned ahead of this, I could have made some iced tea. I didn't even think about making iced tea. So let me get some my cup and my duct tape coffee cup holder. And, what the heck? So, yeah. Watched by accident. I had watched once or twice. No, I was making tea break. I wanted to have a cup of tea. I put the water on earlier when it started, but then I had to wait for it to get hot. So, right now, it looks to me like everybody's going to get ready to go to bed soon, which I am too. I just wanted to, let you know that I'm a little bit disappointed that Shadowlands is giving up a support for the 2000, the High Sierra. And which really kind of sucks. I invested all that time into setting up my computer to do the development platform and stuff, and played the game for so long. But no, it doesn't seem to be affecting the Burning Crusade Classic yet. Which is the characters I'm doing right now. It's the Burning Crusade Classic. I still got my two blood elves in there, Tindara and Tuprova. Tindara is going to be the model for the story trip to Silvermoon by Amtrak. Yeah. So, because, the fact of the matter is, have you ever placed a bunch of video cards with a Mac EFI boot RAM? I'll just load this up. I'll show you some of the prices. I could not believe what these companies are charging for a Mac card that does this. Let me go back, look it up here. So we want to find a Mac Mojave EFI boot PCIe. Let's check the same video card I got now. 3 gigabyte. Okay. Now here we go. So let's go to just buy it now. It's because so for Apple Mac Pro and Metal support, it's an NVIDIA. It's a PNY Mac Vidcars 780 GTX 780. I'm not sure what I'm talking about here. You can see it on the screen because I'm just looking at this. Okay, so this is now. Let's set the sort to 7270, 7970. Okay, so we're gonna go buy it now. $280, $300 for Sapphire Radeon 7973 gigabyte video card with boot screen for Mac Pro. $300 the best offer. A Sapphire HD 7953 gigabyte upgrade for 1,1 to 5,1 Mac Pro. $299 to $359. It shows some computer similar to the one I have, which is my 2009 Mac Pro. Radeon HD 7970 3GB GPU video card graphics card for Mac Pro with 4K video boot screen. $280.45. AMD Radeon 7970 305. $247. That's probably the cheapest one. The Sapphire upgrade, $247. Let's get a blower config on it. I'm not too much into the blower config. Come on, can you show me the ports? No, doesn't show me the ports. Let's see. It says here, card has been professionally cleaned to remove dust fan, was tested to ensure quiet operation, lubricated if required. Thermal compound on the graphics card has been replaced, will allow the card to run cooler and ensure a long life. The onboard software firmware has been modified to make it fully Mac Pro compatible and enables EFI boot screens as well as a small hardware modification to enable 5 GT/thread seconds link speed. OS Catalina compatible, Metal API fully supported, 4K resolution, HDMI and display port. Triple Mod supports does DVI, HDMI display ports. DVI port supports resolutions up to 2560 by 1600. Yeah, but is that the analog or is that the? You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff that kind of makes me. Yeah, that's my watch list. It's not. The price is relatively reasonably good. So. Mac Pro Nitro RX 5 88GB EFI boot screen metal Mojave Catalina dual BIOS, $589.99. 8GB of RAM is nice to have, but I don't really know if I need. Okay, this card here. Let me pull up close up here. It has DVI digital. Okay. It has HDMI and 3 display ports. Neat. That's kind of cool, but kind of pricey though. It is kind of pricey. It's already on my watch list. Somebody was selling the same card for like $10,000. I want like, really? What country are you from? Oh, it's from China. Here it is. Sapphire Nitro RX 580 8GB Mac Pro video card. $10,314.95. Wow, last one? Wow, who would want to spend that much money for a video card? Power Color 7950 3GB upgrade video card. $279. Here's the cheapest one. Mac video cards NVIDIA GeForce 632GB Apple Mac Pro with EFI boot screen. Yeah, but it doesn't say if it supports Mojave though. Mac video cards NVIDIA GeForce 3GB Gigabyte HD 79. Okay, you get the idea. Video mod. These cards are expensive. You know what? For the same price of these video cards, you can go ahead and buy yourself a brand new M1 Mac Mini for $699 if you run something to get started out with. 8 gigabytes of RAM, 250 megabyte, internal flash drive. You don't have to spend, worry about trying to fix up an old dinosaur, which is a 2009 Mac Pro, for Christ's sakes. You really want to spend that much money? $300 just to get a video card with built-in BIOS ROM so you can actually boot the computer just so that you can run Mojave, and only to find out that within another year or two, that you're going to find out that even then, Mojave won't be supported anymore for some things, and you have to go to Catalina, and then guess what? Then you might as well basically realize you just basically threw money away. Because you might as well just go with the M1 Max, because that's where it is. That's where the new future is Apple. It's the M1s. It is not Intel. Intel is being phased out. I don't even know why some people make a big deal about that. I still have the video card this computer came with. And I'll tell you why I kept it. First of all, it's single slot. It's a single slot card. Okay, this is a G1. This is an NVIDIA card. It has a display port, analog and digital. Display port, and has a DVI port on it as well. It does not need external power. It's powered. It's under 75 watts. It's powered by the bus itself. And so it's good because it's going to give you more RAM, more space for things. But the Mac Pro, they had the foresight to put a double wide PCI slot in, specifically for bigger video cards that double wide. Even forbid if you go for the triple wide ones, they now make. Yes, they do make a triple wide video card. I'm not kidding. I saw online as tech tips. And seriously, I don't know why you would want to buy a triple wide video card. It's just too big. And then you're taking up your precious PCI slot. Remember, you only got 4 of them. 4 PCI connectors. Yeah, exactly. I am waiting, Crow. That's exactly why I'm waiting. So, there's proposals now for stimulus checks. We've talked about this enough times. The fact is right now is that the CDC is trying to still basically mandate that everybody needs to wear masks in the houses and the schools and... Tea good. Yeah, nice hot tea. Silicon shortage going on too expensive now anyway. These are second-hand cars. These are not new. Yeah, if you want new, forget it. If you can find second-hand stock, and that's in good shape, like the ones I just showed you, go for it. The one that's $10,000, apparently, I think that one was new. It's just an example of what I'm talking about. When you start getting into the computer scene, how many ways these companies keep coming up with new products. I have nothing against my Mac Pro. My 2009 Mac Pro has been a stable performer. I haven't really had any really serious problems with it. Other than apparently bungled up the audio input port. But Lumi asked me, she says, since it's the kind of port that is surface mounted, is it necessarily bungled, or is it just that the connector and the sleeve got bent enough that it was making solid connection? Well, unfortunately, I can't figure out how it's put together because when I looked inside, if I pulled out the processor card, I couldn't even reach the port to see if it's loose or not. So maybe the connector itself is still attached to the board, but maybe the little metal contacts are not making touching contacts. So, but that's okay because I added another 7 USB 3.0 ports to it. I have 7 ports because originally, I have, 4, and then one broke, so then you got 2 cards, so you got like 4 and 3 is 7 USB 3.0s. Right, plus the built-in USB 2.0s, and then there's 5 of them. So this computer is definitely got enough ports. I don't even have to use a hub, which is great. It makes it a lot easier to do things. It's just a lot of ports. Still a lot of cables. I'm actually kind of still interested in the Bluetooth mixer because that would be great for when you want to stream outside. I haven't talked to R11 in a while. He said hi to me on Discord, but that's the last time I talked to him was a couple months ago. So I don't know where he is, but he's been working on his projects outside of YouTube. So he's still impressed by the number of people that still comment and watch his documentary. So, and he won an award at the film festival for it. So that's the kind of the cool thing, you know, that there was a lot of things going on. But guys, don't forget that, as I said, we are having a live show tomorrow. It's Saturday, 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Hopefully the morning crew will be back. Monica hasn't been feeling well. Charlotte hasn't been around much. Andrew's been working and is tired. So Gianni came on a few times on the morning show while he's doing his mail route. He's a mailman. So let's see. I'm waiting for someone to do one of Rosie O'Kelly. Well, I don't know. I don't think R11 has time to do that right now. After all, YouTube is not his day job. His day job, he's an accountant. So, and a musician. So, yeah, so anyway, so they are working on, real quick here, stimulus checks. They are working on getting the second one, the one with the actual, what they call the anti-poverty legislation. They changed the name of it. One that has $3.5 billion. Basically, it's a government bank. It's a big government blank check. But one of the things that Janet Yellen is concerned about is they haven't dealt with the debt ceiling concern. But she thinks that they're going to have to increase the debt ceiling. The debt ceiling was created in 1917 during World War I as a way to help forward to war effort by doing bonds. So when they did that, they had to create a debt ceiling, saying how much the government can spend maximum without issuing more bonds. He is not the guy in that anyway. R11H30 is indeed the gentleman that was sitting on the couch with me. Yes. And if you look back at my live streams, you'll see that I did a video with him in one of the recorded videos for R11H30. And so you can watch that video. I think it was around 2018. We actually did the video in, I believe, August. So, yeah, and also please do subscribe to the NASQ, to the channel here. And also please do not forget that we also would love to have people come onto our Patreon page and join our Patreon page. Right now, for the time period, we are giving you access free replays from Silvermoon Radio from last Sunday. So you can listen to the show if you never listened to it before. And it won't cost you anything. Probably keep it free, just so people can get an idea what the show is all about. Right, I don't know. I don't know anything about Rosie O'Kelly to say who was right or not. I'm sure one of her many supporters might be interested in doing it. I mean, from what I understand, she's got the money to travel, which I can't do that. Also, do join the Discord. As Discord just reminded you, please do subscribe to the Discord page. We really would love it so much if you could join the Discord page if you haven't already done it. It's free. And then tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, you can listen to AM 1610 Silvermoon Radio. And then if I feel up to it after the show is over, we will have another program as well. Yep. So how do you get to the Patreon page? Well, that's easy enough. And also, if you want to make a donation, is it donate or donation? I always get confusing. Okay, I would personally recommend you do the super chat because it's a lot easier for you. You can just do it right here on the screen. Just click on the little $sign. You can make a donation, and then after the show is over, you can click on the super thanks and do the same thing. So you can actually make a donation even after the videos are over. But click on the super thanks button. And that's pretty much it. There's not much more to say. But as I said, is realistically, with the new M1X chip coming out eventually, there is more than likely will be a revamp for the Mac Mini because it doesn't have to be as big. It'll be physically smaller, according to some concept illustrations that have been leaked. Kind of like the newer Apple TV, just a small, thin little box. I like your chats about life and subjects, but when they go technical or World of Warcraft, I'm lost. Oh, wait, now we're not getting too much into technical. We're not talking too much about World of Warcraft. But right now, temperature-wise, it's still pretty warm out there, and it's going to be warm tomorrow, too. So, but at least tomorrow is Saturday, and I got something everybody loves. A variety of topics. But I'm not tired. I had sleep for about 7 hours. So let's see. Where are we now? Do, 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 do. I don't have sales graph. That's one record set I don't have. Do, 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 do. Summer breeze is blowing my mind. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I could have done that with this one. I do change the topics, titles after the streams are recorded. Because the live shows, you never know what they're going to cover. They can be anything. They have to be free-form titles so they can be open to interpretation. If YouTube allowed me to have multiple stream keys, I could have had multiple streams set up. So one could cover technical, one could cover entertainment, one could cover science, one could cover... And then when I could have the generic titles, at least give you an idea. So like if you see a technical stream come up, then you know it's going to be technical. If you see a stream come up about World of Warcraft, you know it's World of Warcraft. If you see a stream come about the pandemic, then it'll be the pandemic. I could have used the built-in YouTube webcam tool. But the problem is that it doesn't have audio filtering. So you would have been listening to the fan blowing around. And honestly, I think that would have been a bit of an annoyance. Even now, I'm watching the video meter here, and I'm seeing... Yeah. Just trying to see how loud this can get. Can you peg it? I probably could, but I'm not going to peg it. Good idea. I'll say it. Good idea. Don't peg it. Don't peg it. It would help in the search. Well, that's one of the reasons why the vlogs are nice, because the vlogs, they do have titles, they do have specific subjects, and they tend to be shorter. So they're a win-win all around. Plus, you can still make donations through the Super Thanks button as well. And I do read the comments in the vlogs. So it's not live chat, but they are more specific. They do cover more specific topics. And the titles are more specific to that topic. So if it was talking about, like, I did a video a couple of years on XLR plugs. I did videos on the Peril, the Great Peril SCSI bus. I did videos on Ethernet plugs. I did videos on different topics. They were specific, so the videos had titles to match. But live streams, you only get like one streaky, so you gotta keep it generic and up, and then later rename it afterwards to cover just about anything. For example, after the show is over and this stream is saved, I may change this title to something like Live 08072021, some general overall, I don't know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, something, just a quick generic title. And it's still drama-free, but I mean, it's maybe in the description I could discuss more about what we called it. But the thing is, people don't really watch the descriptions that much. What happened with Bubba? I don't know what happened with Bubba, because Bubba and I are still talking. He just doesn't have time to want to be on the show as much anymore at night or the daytime. He never said why. Yeah, he never said why. So I think he wanted to focus in the evenings with his games, his baseball games. In the daytimes, usually live when he's still kind of, he's retired, so he's probably still sleeping at 10 o'clock in the morning. So, nobody's mad at Bubba. Bubba's still friends with everybody. Well, he has his own life too, So, I think it's time to get ready to wrap it up. There's only 2 people watching. Yeah. All right, guys. Listen, I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Do me a favor, stay out of trouble. Keep your nose clean, keep your ears clean. And we'll talk in the morning at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. I missed a lot. I don't know. You got a lot of shows to catch up on. But let's just pick the vlogs, first of all, the videos, not the live streams, because they're a lot shorter. You might enjoy them. They're a lot shorter and to the point, like you suggested. All right. Krell, I'm going to get ready to wrap it up for tonight. I'll talk to you in the morning, okay, everybody? So you all have a nice night. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything dumb. And until then, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.